tomorrow our trailer's getting some repairs.
Yeah, we're getting a new axle.
And amongst other things, we'll tell you about the rest of it in a minute. One of the things we're getting done this week is they are replacing our axle, and Brent's under the slide to tell you more about that. You ghost. He's telling ghost stories, Brent, or what are you doing under there?
Just explaining that tomorrow we get a new axle. We had a slight tire wear issue on the rear right tire here after one of our trips last September, October. And it was only in the last leg of the trip, so we did 3,000 miles with no issues at all. I checked the tire pressure and the lug nut torque and everything like that on a regular basis before and after each trip, basically, or every stage of our trip. But I noticed when we got home that there was a slight wear issue. It turns out that it is a slightly bent axle. So they're coming by tomorrow to change out our axle.
Okay, we'll do see if we can notice a difference. And
yeah.
Should be all shiny.
I couldn't really notice the difference from hauling, but yeah, I think it'll be a little shinier after 20,000 miles of road grime that's on there, but it's all warranty issued, so hopefully that will be the cure of the issue.
A few of the other items that are on the list is that they didn't get to when we took our trailer in is something to do with the awning arms of the big awning.
This awning here, it's our large awning, it's 13 feet. When it goes in all the way, most of the time it retracts directly in line. But occasionally, right at the top of this, it gets slightly askew. The other side is fine, but there's something wrong with one of these bars here. Is just a little bit out of alignment, and when it goes back in, it gets stuck. So when we go to put the awning out, it snaps out sometimes, and I don't really want to have the awning tear in any spot. So we're getting this readjusted as well, along with two other minor issues. We're getting a fireplace replacement, and also the LED lights on the nose cap, the big V.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of wear marks on that, and apparently that will be replaced as well.
So you can see on there that there's a couple spots where there's just not enough lights.
Yeah, just right up here, there's a little wear mark.
Yeah.
And right at the top, it's starting to peel away from the nose cap, so that will be replaced as well.
Okay, hopefully they are able to do all of it. Let's go talk about the fireplace inside for a minute. What's been going on with the fireplace, and why are we getting it replaced?
Well, we had some dust issues. I've recorded a little bit about when I took the unit out of the wall. It's fairly easy to take out of the wall. There was, around the fan and the blower, there was some dust bunny buildup, shall we say, and that was causing a lot of error codes where I'd turn it on and it would pop the breaker, and then I'd turn it on and I'd get an error code, so I would have to shut the breaker off or pull it right out of the wall and unplug it. So that got to be a real pain. I spoke with Carly at Traveland, and she ordered us a new one, which this exact model is not made anymore, but there is a replacement, which is a flat glass replacement instead of the curved glass. Otherwise, they work the same, and we will not have any more issues, hopefully, with the error codes.
Yesterday, when I left for work, I left the repair dude from Traveland to do his thing, and he fixed the awning. I helped him a little bit by putting it out and in for him a couple times, but then I had to go. Yeah. So can you tell anything different on the awning?
The awning I've only put out once. I haven't had a chance to take a look at it. I would hope that it's adjusted properly. He says he took all the slack out of it.
And they repaired the axle. They were busy doing that when you got home.
When I got home, they were just cutting the axle off. They had the tires and hubs all off, and then they had to cut the U-bolts because they were not getting used again. They had to put brand new U-bolts on to attach it to the springs. And about an hour, hour and a half later, everything was good to go, and they finished for the day and headed out.
There's nothing really to see under the trailer.
No, just dirt. There's no labeling on the axle. I have to contact Traveland and see if they've got any paperwork on that.
So this is how Bailey gets Wrigley's attention. Sorry. She grabs onto her tail. Wrigley's mad. She grabs onto Wrigley's tail and then pulls her towards her. She's such a brat. Anyway, so there was labeling under there.
Yeah, there's no labeling. There was a delivery label from the company that Traveland got it from, and then our name on a piece of masking tape. So
Okay.
that's all there was for that.
All right. Well, hopefully that problem is resolved. And let's go inside where it's warm. We can talk about what's going on with the fireplace. So the fireplace that he brought was a little too big.
Apparently it was 2 inches wider than this one and 1 inch taller. The 1 inch taller we could probably get away with because there's a little bit of extra room here. But there's not enough meat in the cabinet to warrant having 2 inches wider. Even if I did move the cabinet doors over a little bit, there wouldn't be enough here to basically hold the latch in for the door.
Okay. So she's going to try and find a slightly smaller.
Yes, Nick, the service tech, said that he was going to talk to Carly and try and get one that fits more appropriately.
If that such a thing is not available, I had a thought. Uh-oh, I had a thought.
Wobbles, wooing.
Okay. So, as you know, I have talked about having open shelving for various things. So, if they can't get a fireplace that'll fit, what if we, well, right now it's got a bunch of containers in it, actually remove the doors, paint the whole backside, and just have some open shelving beside the fireplace.
That is a possibility, yeah.
As long as I'd like to keep the drawer though.
The drawer is not going anywhere, that's for sure.
But they could also take something out of the bottom. There's like a bit of space underneath it. They could probably drop it down further.
The height is not the issue, it is the width.
Yeah. So I mean that's a thought. If they wanna, we could just remove the doors altogether and just have open shelving.
Yeah, we could do that. This is just basically pasta in here, and that's cereal there, so that's not a problem.
Well,
and over here is just
a bunch of Brent's junk.
RV tools.
Sure. We can figure it out. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, Traveland has taken care of 2 of the 3 major issues that we've had, and just waiting on a new fireplace. It was just the wrong size. The one that we have is discontinued. They've got to find a new replacement for it, so all in due time. And that's all we wanted to talk about this week. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. Don't forget to subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Ow. Maybe when we get our shed set up, the recycling can hang out there rather than looking like trash underneath the trailer. So one of the things that we're getting done is, can I try that again without you moving shit around? Put stickers on the freezer.
No.
Big, honking, crazy
okay.
Stickers. And then the fireplace that was...
We're gonna talk about that inside. Okay.